What's up, guys? Welcome back to the I Try Jam channel for another LEGO review. And this one we're reviewing set number 76194, Tony Stark's Sakaarian armor. This set is sold out currently on lego.com as of September 12th, 2021. And I could totally see why. We're going to get to the set, and here it is. So, I just want to say off the bat, another mech. Yes, another mech set for this What If line. We already got the Hydra Stomper, which I will bring in to this review. Actually, I'm just going to zoom out real quick and give you guys a look at the Hydra Stomper with a couple of these new Marvel minifigs. Let's go back to this Iron Man Sakaarian armor. Now, it has 369 pieces compared to, I believe, 342 that came with the Hydra Stomper. So, very similar piece count and same amount of minifigs as the Hydra Stomper. So, two mech sets already for the What If line. Now, this one is a little bit different in the case that it's also transformable into a race car. So we'll get into that in a second, but first, we're going to get into minifigs. Let's start here with Tony Stark. Now, Tony's coming here with the same hairpiece he's been getting in every other set. He's got this in the Endgame Final Battle set. I think he's been getting this hairpiece for a while now, but same spiky hairpiece. He has that new chest print there. I believe that's like his, it's like some Sakaarian armor on there, I believe, from the planet of Sakaar. Now, it makes sense that this What If episode, now obviously this episode hasn't aired yet, but I imagine that he made this suit from all the scrap there. It is kind of like a scrapyard kind of planet. So, just a typical Tony Stark. He does have a double-sided print. It's the typical battle armor when he's in his combat mode. Nothing crazy there with Tony Stark. Next, we have Valkyrie. Now, she was a nice addition to this set. So, she's supposed to be holding this bottle and her sword, per usual. There's her chest printing there. It's kind of dark. It's hard to see the details on it, but it looks nice. She does come with this nice little cape, though. Nice little capey, soft touch cape. It's like torn. Yeah, it looks nice, though. Along with her back printing here, which will display there. Oh, hard to get to. It's hard when I'm not even looking at the camera. But there you go. Very simple. Nothing insane here. No leg printing. Obviously the arms are bare. But she has a nice hairpiece. The face looks nice. Obviously no double-sided face. But a nice Valkyrie edition nonetheless. And I think everyone's here for the Watcher minifig. Exclusive to this set. Obviously, I mean, all the minifigs are exclusive to this set. But obviously, the Watcher is the main draw of the set. He's pretty simple when it comes to printing. I do like that he has one sleeve, and one sleeve is bare. Like he's wearing the robes as he's supposed to be wearing. I wish his head was a little bit bigger, but nonetheless, obviously, you got to keep it in minifig scale. He looks awesome, though. And the whole cape setup is very nice. Very simple back printing. Kind of just, he looks like how a Watcher should, though. Same with this harder paper-like material to the top to have that kind of cloak look to it. But overall, he looks very good. Now, I'm very curious what's going to happen in this What If episode. If he is in this set, will he intervene? Obviously, Watchers are not supposed to intervene with any conflicts whatsoever. They're just supposed to watch. They're part of the universe. But he looks very cool. Very nice minifig. I love that they made a Watcher minifig. Now, let's get to the main draw of the set. We have the Sakaarian armor. Now, everything you see in this set is a sticker. Minus the helmet print, which is obviously a new print. It's the typical Hulkbuster print, or just pretty much what we've seen for all the big mech prints. The same kind of bubblehead print, except obviously you see it has a Sakaarian logo on it, which is actually really nice. It kind of looks like a Sharpie, Looks like someone took a Sharpie and just wrote over it, but it looks nice nonetheless. Same thing with the chest, but that is a sticker, so nothing too impressive. Same going down over here and onto the knee pads and onto the crotch area over here. Same thing goes for the shoulders. I do like the colors on this set. I do love the look of the traditional red and yellow that we see in Iron Man armor, but then, you know, the touches of the blue, you know, the mismatch on each side. Obviously, this side is blue, this side is yellow, and then the same thing goes over here. You have a blue kneecap, yellow kneecap. It does look very nice. I do like the set of colors here. Now, on the back, you have more stickers here, more Sakaarian imprints on the back. And the wheels that go in the back of the armor. Now, I don't know if this is in the actual armor. We have not seen the actual episode yet on Disney Plus, but this is in the back of the mech. Now, the back of the mech does not look very good. He does look very bulky, I will say that, compared to the Hydra Stomper. A lot more space is taken up here. Kind of looks like he has a big backpack. Not the best look, I will admit. It doesn't look good. Now, I don't know if it looks accurate to the show, but nonetheless, I don't like the look of this. From the back here, the side looks pretty good. I feel like it could be better. It's a really simple mech. It's just, you know, the same mech build Lego's been doing. Obviously, if you build the Hydra Stomper, you pretty much know exactly what you're getting yourself into here. Now, as for articulation, obviously you have the same finger movement as before. You can move each individual finger. You can move the wrist, and the shoulders are on a ball joint. Now they are a little bit limited, but you can move them fairly well. Now, that's a pretty dope pose right there. So, same thing here. Now, the legs are on a Technic pin connection, like with that grip piece there. So, they kind of just move in and out and kind of outwards or in. And the feet are on a ball joint, so they can sort of move out. They're also very limited. So, when it comes to the feet and leg articulation, very limited. Though obviously the arms will have the most articulation out of the whole mech. And finally, the headpiece does lift up, and same thing with the chest piece, which comes down, and that is another sticker to simulate that control panel on the inside. And obviously, Tony Stark can control the mech. I'm going to put him in here. Give me 1 second. I need to get his hairpiece on. You know what? We're going to put Tony Stark bold in there. So, fits right in there. And close this up. I like how this part comes up, but this part's supposed to come down here. And there we go. There's Tony Stark controlling the mech. You're supposed to control this right there. And yeah, you can't really see him in there. He actually looks pretty solid in there. So, that is for the mech. Now, my thoughts on the mech is, you know, I'm kind of getting bored of the whole mech thing. I do admit that it is part of the what if set, but I will say I love the colors on this mech. If that's one thing that you can, you know, give a real big positive about, is the colors are very nice. I love the way the pieces look, how they all interact. You know what? For a Sakaarian armor, it looks sick. You know, but they've released so many mech sets, especially with the new mech line for all these new Avengers sets and Marvel sets. It's kind of getting old. You know, putting just mechs together, you know, one after the other. So it's kind of getting a little old to the point where, like, it makes me not like this as much, you know, if they hadn't had so many mech sets come out. But hey, it's a new color scheme. It's kind of like releasing Jordan shoes. They just keep releasing new, you know, the same shoe, but they're just releasing new colorways and people get hyped for it. I guess the same can go for these mechs on Lego, but personally, I'm not the biggest fan of just the mech. Honestly, I wish it could have been something else. But the mech does have a little trick up its sleeve, and that is the fact that it can transform into a race car. So, as you see here on the back of the box, you can turn this into a car. Now, I don't know if this has anything... I imagine this has something to do with the episode, where it will literally become a race car. But we're going to see right now for ourselves. Now, I haven't tried this yet, so we're going to try this live on camera and see how it works. Here's the sticker sheet, by the way, so you guys can see that there is quite a lot of stickers in this set. So, instruction manual out, and we're gonna put this together here live for you guys. So, you guys are gonna see it with me. Now, it's supposed to be a pretty streamlined process here to put this together into a car. So basically, what you do is you take off this little backpack to the back here. Now we're gonna lift this up here and take off his backpack, which is just literally the wheels. Nothing spectacular, they're just connected here. That's supposed to be the main chassis here. And you're just supposed to take the entire mech apart. So it just kind of takes apart here. You're supposed to take these wheels off from the backpack here. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Give me 1 second here. And I'm gonna try and do this so you guys can see it. Hopefully this looks better than the mech. It looks a little silly on the box art, but we're gonna try it and see how it looks. I'm excited to see the final product, to say the least. It's very interesting though. So we're supposed to take this off from the elbow joints, take the arms off. We're supposed to take everything off here. Legs are coming off as well from these Technic connections. Okay, so the whole mech has been disassembled. I put the arms here, wheels have been taken off, chassis here. Here's the chest piece. The legs are taken off here. So now we go over here and we take this, and it looks like it goes like this. You're supposed to lift this piece up here, yep, and you're supposed to do something like this. Doesn't look like it wants to move too much, but we'll try it. So it wants to go something like that. And then we move the wheels up above, okay. And then come over here, okay. Yeah, I guess that kind of works as a spoiler. This is funny. Yeah, that's supposed to be literally the spoiler. I don't know. Tony has a transforming car in this, I imagine. Okay, let me finish up this build for you guys, because I'm very curious to see it myself. So we're gonna see here. We're gonna try this out. Okay, and then we just connect the front part. This kind of looks like a jet, really. But it looks very interesting. Got to give it to them. Very creative on their part. And then we put these wheels in here to these Technic pieces. It does work. I got to give them credit. This does work. And then we put Tony Stark in the driver's seat. I'm going to turn his face around here. Give him this look here. And he fits snug into the car. Just like that. Raise his hands up here. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. And then we're supposed to flip these sideways like this. And that's the car. No kidding, that is actually the car. Okay, well, there we go, guys. And it turns into a car, and it genuinely does. And it rolls. So there are some nice pieces in this. There's some of these clear translucent blue kind of rim pieces that go into the wheels. But as a car, I mean, it works. It definitely does look like a car. A very weird car for sure, but it definitely works. Not to the best extent. I don't know how much I like this, especially with that helmet piece there. But it's interesting, you know, it's different. I do like that they included this in. Now, again, I'm not sure. The episode has not aired yet. So the legs and the hands are just kind of to the side here. Now, I don't know how accurate this will be to the episode. Obviously, it hasn't come out yet. So once the episode airs, you know, we'll have a better idea if this is, like, accurate to the show or not. I'm going to take a wild guess and say this might be actually in the episode. But you know what? I do like this feature. I will say it makes it a little bit different. So it adds a little bit of variety to, a theme that's been a little bit overused and definitely in the Marvel superhero line for Lego. Just all these mech sets, especially with the Hydra Stomper. See, so the fact that it does this, I think definitely gives it some creativity points, because if it was just the mech, I think I would rate this pretty low. I would give it some points for the color. But in all, it's not a bad set. It's a very simple build. Honestly, just for me that I built so many of these Lego mechs, it's a little bit boring putting these together because they're all pretty much the same. But this one in general, I think this little set here, the fact that it turns into this car, is pretty awesome. I have to say. I still love the colors though. This definitely looks dope with the colors. And I mean, definitely for the figures, this awesome Valkyrie figure, and then obviously the Watcher. First time we've ever gotten the Watcher in minifig form. So definitely add some style points to it. So what would I give this set in a rating? I think honestly overall, I would probably give this set, honest opinions, it's hard, because you know what? I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Just because I think, the value, it's a little bit pricey. It's a little bit more expensive, actually, than the Hydra Stomper. Despite only having around 20 more pieces, I think it adds like another, I think this is like a $40 set. So it adds like almost $10 to the price for about 20 more pieces just for this little set. So value-wise, I think I feel like it's better to get the Hydra Stomper. But at the end of the day, obviously minifigures do reign supreme, and I think this has way better minifigs than the Hydra Stomper, honestly, in general, for the Watcher, Valkyrie, and a Tony Stark figure with a different chest printing. I mean, Sakaarian printing, of course. I will admit, the armor does look good. The mech does look good in its normal mech form. But the fact that you could turn it into a car, I think, is such an awesome little feature. Obviously, it's still not the most appealing car. But the fact is that this is still pretty awesome that they managed to do this. So at least there's some difference in this. You could transform the set. And to be honest, I'm not going to be honest, or I'm going to be honest. It did not take me very long to turn it into a car. It was fairly simple, and it works. It just works. And you know what? If this is in the series, in the episode when it comes out, I'm going to give them credit, and I think it's justified. So all in all, not a bad set. It's another mech, but you know what? They made it a little bit different. They changed it up with this little car transformation, and I think it works. It honestly works. It looks really cool, guys. The more I look at it, just the colors just pop. I mean, you have the reds, the yellows, that teal color is just so nice. And I don't know, these rims just look so cool, especially with the blue tires. That spoiler piece there, it honestly kind of works. The more I look at it, the more it kind of works. So I'm gonna have to give props for Lego, despite it being another mech. They did definitely do their thing here with this one, and I love the minifigs, the Valkyrie and the Watcher fig. I mean, this Watcher fig is honestly probably the main reason most people will get this set. He is great. But anyways, guys, that is my final thoughts on the Lego Iron Man Sakaarian armor by What If. Leave a comment down below if you guys are getting this set. If you have this set, let me know what you guys think of this set. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more Lego content. I am currently still working on the studio to do these videos. So I kind of made a makeshift studio with a little bit of a blanket. So sorry for the quality there. But yeah, I'm going to have better content coming out soon, especially with more editing and some cuts and stuff. So you guys don't have to bear with me to build this car. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for another Lego set review. It's going to be a good one next time, guys. Just a little preview. There might be a really good set incoming for a Lego review. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Valkyrie's dead.